Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a whole bunch of really cool creations to check out again this week. The first 6 are going to be in Reforged Eden 2, and the last 2 are going to be for Vanilla. So the first build we're looking at right now is the Exodus Reforged Eden 2 by Ente. And this is a carrier that was built for a challenge that has now went through. And holy smokes, is this a pretty ship. Just going to have to look at this for a little bit here. One thing to really know is the block work creating the outer hull is just really cool. I dig the angles in the plating that's over like the inner ship, which is a darker shade, and then you got the whiter like armor plating all around, as well as a lot of really cool texture lights. Especially look at the backside; it kind of glows. This is daylight too, so imagine what that looks like at night. You can see some other things out in the distance here too. There's a lot of really cool builds to look at today. I'm excited. Yeah, this is just slick. I love these angles. There is there is some other angles too that just make some really neat shapes like this. If you are cool with the thickness of them, because you can't really make them thinner than that. It just has to do with the blocks. But yeah, that is cool. Here, let's look at this from other angles here. My goodness, there's so much to look at on this particular build that it's pretty crazy here. So look at this front. It almost looks like this would open up and close, like this whole front thing, kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen like a big ship that has a front bow that would open up and allow like landing craft in it. It almost looks like that, but it's slick. I love this white trim over all this dark area here. That it's just so cool. Like again, like armor plating. So we got a 4-pack, it looks like, of spotlights on the front here too. And coming into this area, we've got a bridge. That looks really nice too. What we got back here? Oh, radar. Like, oh, repair station too. So there's probably a repair bay back here somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, right there. Or a place to put it, at least. Typically to watch your CPU, things like that, typically get left off a lot. Wow. Now look at this inner section here too. So there's a forward thruster there too. Strafing thruster right there. Pretty big one too. It's a pretty good sized ship. Looking at these hangar doors here. I don't know if something didn't work right. That's interesting. It's almost like a lower wall. You got a ramp down there, and then you can see that there's more louvered doors on the top side that look like they're angled. For some reason, they're not closed at the moment. I don't know exactly why that is. Maybe it's... sorry about the little bit of chop, well, that I'm getting here, too. It's... man, I'm trying. I got my resolution pretty low and everything like that, but when I get a lot of builds in one area, especially when a lot of lights and things like that, my poor computer is just failing at this point. It's getting pretty old. But wow, what a slick looking ship here. Oh, look at that. Long range radar array on the bottom side here. And another radar. Oh my, this thing is full of radars. Cords, wires. Wow. Yeah, every inch of this thing is super detailed. Oh, look at the lighting effects coming through the ground over here. And keep in mind, this is just a big carrier. Well, I wouldn't say just a big carrier. It is a big carrier, but I'm sure it does some other things here too. But that is so cool. These the block work here is just that is slick. Love that that look and style of the armor plating over like an inner ship, especially when it's doing all the crazy angles that's going on here. Wow. All right, well, gosh darn it. I don't know what else to to say here. This thing is amazing looking. I guess it's time to get aboard here, which is looking, even in daylight it looks great. But I'm gonna adjust the lighting here so we can see it in its proper form. And here, let me get out of God mode here. Well, we're not too dark, but yeah, look at the inner hangar area here. That is so cool as well. Just looking at these lines that are going through the even the inner hull. That's really cool how that's just kind of cut in there, and then it kind of forms that big pattern all the way along the hangar. And it's not just there. You got another section here. And it looks like we have, yeah, it looks like a way to jump up in there too. Like you could jetpack vertically and go right up into that area from the hangar, especially if you're in space. So over here, we've got a lot of really bright lights. These are some other parts. They're kind of like, I don't know, like a different kind of, they're not really a lens flare. They're actually like a polygon that lights up that looks like a like light beam coming down. It's really, really cool. So over here, it looks like we got a big row of storage. Like a 4-pack there and on the other side. So at least, let's just see what's in one of these here. Looks like some 640s there. This is the part that I haven't quite figured out how to make work. This is a telepad. It's not an AI spawner. It kind of looks like it with that model of a like an AI person there. But actually, I don't think you would see that part in the game. I don't think. I don't know. But this would allow you to get around to different areas of the ship. But I believe you have to set that in game. And then I heard something too where every time you leave the playfield, you got to set it again. I don't know if that's true or not. I got to play with those parts. So on this side over here, looks like more utilities, some boxes. Again, it's hard to like look at the individual items and equipment in here when there's so much to look at with the block work in the hall. Check out this area up here. I don't even know what's happening up there, but it looks really, really cool. we got steam and checky stuff and all kinds of display panels and lights and oh wow. And then even back over here, the walls to the hangar, again with these really cool looking cut-in lines here. That is slick. That is slick. And then, oh my goodness, there's another whole chunk of the ship back over here too. And obviously there's another deck up above too. So we got a lot to check out here. So this looks like a upgrade area. And hold on. I wanted to hop in here and turn on the upgrade markers. Yeah, there we are. So advanced plasma turbine. So now we can see where all the different part upgrade locations are, which is a really awesome option there. So yeah, a couple of big plasma turbines fit in these form fit rooms for them. And we got a back room over here too. Oh yeah, look at all the stuff here. Okay, so we got medium shield position. And hold on, is that the same? Oh no, sloped advanced thruster position. Oh, so okay, so you probably remove the wall there, and that would go to the outside, so you can upgrade some thrusters on here too. Oh, and a ladder. Gotta climb the ladder. Oh, gotta fall back off the ladder. This is how I break legs in game. So what do we got here? Sloped advanced thruster position. Wow. So yeah, it looks like quite a bit more thruster positions around here too. Another shield part up over here. Oh, look at that cool looking vent up there, just randomly. Big old roundy vent. Oh, there goes the leg. Hold on. Let me get back up here. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I need to get my mountain climber package going here. All right, that was... Oh, wow. Look at that. So a generator room, using a couple advanced generators up there. And, wow, look at all the stuff going on in here. Holy smokes. tiered staircases going up to more control rooms and techie stuff. Thruster access, that looks really cool the way that's displayed. I like how the railings are around there, keeping you away from the heat. At least on that one there. I think you get fried on this one right here, but it's all right. What is that? What is this? Is this another new thing? It kind of looks like a... Oh, it's the micro jump drive. Yeah, it's new to me. It's not necessarily super new. It's been around for a little bit, but it is new to me, and that actually looks pretty cool. I'm digging even the model of that with that. Kind of looks like a Pentaxa tank a little bit, but better. And then we got a nice window. I think we're looking out the backside of the ship right now. We got our warp drive right over there. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Look at the blocks going around the warp drive too. The 45-degree angles with the glass in there. Man, extremely detailed everywhere. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there. We got obviously a Wi-Fi in the very back of the ship, which is a great location for it. And this is all like, this is beyond where the hangar stops. It's just like a big tech area here. All right, so we're getting back there. Let's go upstairs. So what do we got here? Another location for an advanced plasma turbine. And here's our actual Pentaxa tank. Yeah, the other part looks better, I think. I mean, this is an alright looking Pentaxa tank, but there's no animation or anything like that with the Pentaxa, and the other one's all slick looking. So yeah, this is obviously looking at the generators that above. We were looking at them from the lower side before. All the wiring over there. Oh wow. Even yeah, thruster access over here, which goes around to, wow. Yeah, this is just slick. Very, very immersive. Wild design ship too. Just don't even know what to say. So over here looks like another an F. An F. What is an F? Furnace. Oh, furnace. Oh, there goes a leg. No, I don't think that would have broke a leg there. Falling off the ladder would have done it. But yeah. Okay, so with the challenge, this in the next season on the Anvil server, it's going to allow furnaces on a CV. Right now, they're an illegal part. So this ship was also kind of like my own Carapace C9 was built for that challenge. So this is a furnace location. So it matches the size, and I want doubt. I think it just has the one, maybe. A couple deconstructors over in this area. Feel like I'm getting lost. But yeah, so yeah, that is cool. That is cool. So it's got a furnace room up in there too. All right. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going right now. I'm going this way, I guess. Let's take the... oh, we've been there. Okay, so we are on the deconstructors furnace and main gravity generator. Love the elevator LCDs here too. So I think that's all that's up in this deck area here. So let's go to the other side of the ship again and go to the second floor, which would be out this way. Holy smokes. Again, you understand how big this ship is once you start walking through it. It is definitely a big ship here. But I think that, yeah, there's elevators up here. Let's take these. So this is going to go to hydroponics, equipment workshop, bridge, medic, and crew quarters. And obviously a bunch of production right back over here that I really didn't check out before. So yeah, a place for a universal constructor there. We got some advanced constructors over here. Place for another thruster. So a lot of thruster upgrades. And then we got more on the other side of the hangar over there. I think it's mirrored. I'm going to walk over there just to make sure, though. No, not. This one's got the universal constructor installed. Oh, places for more constructors over here. Yeah, so you can put in a lot of production here. Obviously, there's a lot of storage on the ship, too. If we'll look at the storage later, but it kind of looks like all these are going to be probably 640s, unless one's an ammo or harvest bay in there. All right, let's go upstairs to 2 here. So our main core is right over here. Lots of computer terminals. Looks like our CPU core room is in the area too. Oh, and seeing a Supreme, or well, I think they're called Superior CPU cores, but that's cool. So seeing that, if it's doing the same thing with another location like that, then it might be a Core 7. If not, it's a Core 8 Max. I'm not sure yet. And then we got positions for all our auxiliary and quantum cores and things like that in this area. Yeah, quantum core positions. Auxiliary core positions. That's cool. That is cool. So yeah, just a big core room. I just want to see it didn't go out the other way there. Okay. Let's go back this way. What we got here? Maintenance room. More, wow. Even like these weird corners of the ship, you know, where a lot of thrusters, you know, come in. It just looks really, really cool over here too. Just the way this is designed. And it just keeps going. Look at this. It's going all the way up to a, it's like a Wi-Fi access point over there. Wow. That's cool. There's just stuff everywhere. Best looking thruster area I think I've seen. Yeah, it's got the 2 Supreme. I didn't see the one on the other side there. So this can be no more than a Core 7. Which is pretty amazing. Getting all this for like Core 7 price. Okay, how do I get in here? There's an elevator I took. I think, oh, here it is. Okay, so let's go up to 3, which is the bridge and hydroponics. Yeah, oh, wait. Yeah, that was CPU. Yeah, I just read the signs there. All right, so we got a teleporter position right there. Probably a sensor right nearby there. So we're up in the bridge here. Look, kind of overlooking the front there. That looks slick too. I like the big front glass there. You can definitely see around and see like the front shaping of the ship in here. Then we got a nice info LCD here. Upgrade possibilities. Turn on the upgrade marker. Yep. Very cool. Marking Dina. Yep. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like how that's done up too, right at the bridge. Look at all the fancy LCD work over here. That looks slick. Exodus. Yep. Yeah, here's another one of those teleport pads. Telepads, I think. Ah, here's hydroponics over here. Wow, look at this. This is like looking up that one area with all the stuff in the repair console. So we're making our way. We got an ATM over here, nice and convenient. Making our way through the staircases over here down to the really cool looking farming section here. I like how the filler blocks are done for the grow plots here. You can see the grow lights right above here, so you remove the 3x3 areas in here. In fact, I think this whole section, and fill it in with the grow plots or those more advanced RE grow plots that would fit in the centers on these on those other blocks there. Got a couple food processors over here. Yeah, that's slick. Oh, and we got another room area coming off this direction. Yeah, just looks. Got towels. Oh, look at that. We got all our weapon locker, armor repair. Another way going into another thruster access area, it looks like. On the other side of the ship. But yeah, another Wi-Fi up there. Holy smokes. Yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna try one other thing. Try to go just a little bit darker with the lighting. Sometimes it's almost like I want to look at the ships on the planet's surface so you get the sunlight and everything looking at them. But then I like to look at the interiors in space because the space lighting is more uniform. Yeah, that'd be kind of a pain in the butt to do that with these videos. Like going from the ground to the to space all the time. Wow. So, man, more upgrade stuff here. Teleport. Oh, I already seen that. Hold on. I'm gonna god mode around just a little bit here. I just want to see if we had. Yeah, we've been up in here. This is the CPU core room. So that was on the one side. So it is asymmetrically set over here with hydroponics, I think. Just flying through the hall. Yeah, anyway, what an amazing looking ship here. The block work is stellar. These angles are really, really cool. Love those. Even at night, this looks great. You can see how this would light up in space and stuff too. We got probably turret positions back over here. Yeah, very, very slick carrier. Now, obviously, you can install a furnace in it too to use that in gameplay. At least on the Anvil Season 11 when that starts up. But it is in a legal part in the main game and in vanilla too. Well, Reforged Eden and vanilla, it's legal right now. Maybe that'll change eventually. We'll see. Don't know. But yeah, what a slick ship. Just stellar looking. I can imagine this took a good amount of time and effort to make this. And again, these angles are killer. It's using a lot of those like 45-degree wedge blocks and things like that. It's yeah, it's pretty slick. There's like another whole set of blocks beyond your normal wedges that can create this kind of thing going on here. These kinds of angles, which are really, really cool to see. All right, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, size class 11, 44 forward, 15 strafing, 34 lift, 41 reverse, 34 down. Keep in mind I had a ton of thruster upgrade potential, and that's not even to talk about upgrading the thrusters to plasma and antimatter. That's just installing more thrusters. 15 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks. Got 4 light Gatling turrets and a long-range radar built in. 11 hours and 51-minute build time. Pretty tame, really. Using some plant fibers, probably for decorations. I didn't see the grow plots installed, but grow plots would also use plant fibers. A couple advanced upgrade kits. A couple plasma converters, probably for some of the parts in here. But, yeah, other than that, yeah. And some of the thrusters on here are fake. Large rocket thrusters. They're basically like fake thrusters. So it looks like it would be higher CPU than it is, but some of it's kind of like faking you out a little bit. And look at that, set to Core 7, 620,000 CPU, using 617,000 of it. So yeah, really, really dialed in that way as well. That Core 7 right there. Let me get to the warp a second. I just want to see if that was a yeah, it is an advanced warp drive, so a 60 light year warp drive in there as well. Stock shield on here is 31,493. I don't think I seen the shield when I was flying through. I think I missed an area. So we do have a shield, a lot of P menu options in here for spotlights and deconstructors and power management ramps. Here, I'm going to kick that in and kick that in too. Let's see what those do. Landing lights. Keep the spotlights out for a minute. Yeah, you know what I didn't really look at is over here. Not sure what is... Yeah, you can certainly see these upper ramps here. For some reason, they're just remaining open. I don't know exactly why that is. They are set to this. I don't know all the circuits in here. Well, maybe that's just to let light in there. Or maybe if I was flying in a craft, this would open up or something. I don't know. It could be just a weird bug in creative mode. I get all those even with my own builds. I bring them in, and sometimes the sensors and the things aren't working right. Let me just power it off and power it back on a second. It looks cool though, but yeah, obviously. Hold on, I'm gonna just manually kick one of those in, so it would close that whole area up. Again, I'm not sure why that's not working. Maybe it's because I'm landed, or maybe I'm not landed. I don't know. But yeah, slick. All right. Let's look at the storage. So we got nicely labeled and color-coded stuff here. So products 1 and 2 640s. Got a materials 640s. Ammo, 2 ammo bays at 320 each. Harvest bays, 2 of those. A dump bay, another 640 there. Plus whatever this is, another 640 there. And yeah, some boxes in the mix there. So yeah, quite a lot of storage. So looking at 640s, we got 4, 5, and then 4 320s if you count the harvest and ammo in there. And then there was this other one down over here, so like another 640. So 6 and 4, yeah, a lot of storage too. So yeah, very cool ship. But the only thing that's bothering me now is I don't think I seen the shield when I was flying through here. It's got it, obviously. I probably missed a section somewhere. Yeah, we're flying. I don't know where I'm going. But anyway, amazing build. Again by Ente. This is the Exodus Reforged Eden 2. Very cool build here. Alright, so moving on to the next build here. Let me adjust the lights a little bit. And this actually isn't the next build that I'm in front of. We got something in between here to check out. This little mech guy over here. Let me power you on. So this is the SVM-05 Marauder by Ganmo. And yeah, Marauder mech. That's cool. Nice to see the mechs get some love here too. Of course, we all wish that we could have like working mech legs and stuff like that. Would be killer. But yeah, this is a cool looking mech. I gotta say, very sci-fi looking. Got like the big rocket launchers up top here on the like arm shoulder pedestals there. Looks like we got like some jump jets back over here. Oh, look at this. It's like an elevator. So you jump up there. That is one thing. If you're building a mech, especially like I'm not sure if this is I think this is a SV. But if you're building a mech, because of the legs and everything like that, when you land those, a real challenge is to get up into the mech from the ground. And this one, it's cool. So I think you could jetpack up to this location and then jetpack up into the cockpit area of the mech. So yeah, that's cool. Let's check out these legs here. Oh, they got like high heels back there. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, and landing gear right at the back. I said high heels. I don't know. It kind of looks like that a little bit. But yeah, that is slick. And then you got your visible area where the pilot sits there. Got the actual guns up in here too. We got a minigun, or Gatling gun, I should say, and whatever this is over here. What is that? That is a laser cannon medium. Very nice. Sometime I gotta like try to find all the mechs on the workshop. There's no like mech category to search for or anything like that though, so it's really hard to find all these builds, especially when I think there's like 150,000 different builds up on the Steam's workshop right now. So there's a lot. There's not very good sorting options though to find different kinds of things. So it does make it a chore to find all the stuff there. But yeah, very cool looking mech. Let's get on the interior here a second. Oh my goodness, is that a lot going on in here too. Yeah, dial down the lights a little bit. So inside of here, we got our pilot seat. We got a whole lot of equipment. Oh, look at that. The heads-up display there. So if I sit in the seat, yeah, it's got the right thing. So you can actually see first person right out here. Oh, look at that lower LCD there. Change view, reload, light. Oh, that's cool. It's got like all the hotkeys or the baseline hotkeys in the game for all these different things here. Like on a cool looking list. That's neat. That is really slick. trauma station in here. Got a fridge. Looks like a couple boxes in the back. Our CPU cores are in the area as well. O2 right down over there. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Heck yeah. Gotta have the mechs. Oh, that's cool. I built 2 or 3 mechs over the time too. They are fun to do. I mean, you know, in game they're more of a novelty thing, but they can be used. I mean, you could try to use this to bust some POIs and things like that. It's just, it's more of a vertical tank with legs. All right, in arms and in a head. Anyway, let's look at the numbers here. So, unlike level 25, size class 1, 27 forward, 30 strafing, 43 lift, 27 reverse, and 27 down. 2 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Got the 2 heavy rocket pods, detector, the Gatling turret we've seen, and a Gatling gun, and that medium laser cannon. Hour and 16-minute build time. Not needing anything too special in here. Pretty standard resources. CPU's dialed in here to 21,000 using really right to that. And that's going to translate, it looks like, to a Core 7. So, yeah, not so bad at all, really. Yeah, Core 7. So, yeah, it's an SV that's got some guns that somehow is not Core 17. a lot of them are if they have a decent amount of weaponry on them. But yeah, that is slick. These parts over here are looking pretty cool too. I think those are additional shield parts. Speaking of that, take a look at the shield. Yeah, 13,642. Does have energy walkways. Oh, energy walkways. Oh yeah, there it is. For some reason, I didn't see it before. But yeah, this is like a ramp to get up there. It kind of disappears, but yeah, I'm literally like, I can jump up there and I can walk right up to here. So that's cool. It's like a ramp, but it doesn't draw the ramp out. And you can turn it on and off and not see it at all, I think. So yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at your storage. So you got an ammo controller at 1125. Got a box there, a couple more boxes. So yeah, basically just an ammo bay and some sort boxes on board there. And we got our spotlights going on the front. Yeah, very, very cool. So again, this is the SVM05 Marauder by Ganmo. Very, very cool build. Love to see the mechs too. They are fun. All right, so the next build here, you got this big industrial beast here. This is the Ironclad by Barefoot and Hillbilly. And, yeah, let me get the lights to daytime here. And this is looking really cool. Very industrial looking. And obviously, even the name kind of sounds that way. The Ironclad. Oh, that's cool. I like the like, I don't know, bulk freighter industrial ship look here. And it's really hitting that well, too. Oh, look at that thruster pack back there. Now, I don't know if this is a replica from a sci-fi franchise, maybe Star Wars. I don't know, but I think it looks killer, though. Oh, look at the front here. That's interesting with the how the texturing's done here with these pieces up here. That looks pretty cool. We got a couple looks like some maybe mount points for some fixed weapons. Got a couple turrets on the bottom side here. Obviously a big ramp getting into it. Love this side like wing structure over here too. That is really, really cool. Antenna there with a little texture light tip. Really cool looking block work. That's a cool looking formation there too. Very industrial. Again, the color scheme on it is really hits it too. Oh, look at this. We got a balcony over here with oh, that's cool. It's kind of like built off on the side over there. 72. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. Again, the thruster pack back here kind of reminds me of something you might see in Star Wars, like a 3 sets of 2 like that, and the big round like canisters in there as well. Getting up in the top area here. Oh, look at that! So we got this little walk path coming out of the probably the bridge section over here, and the whole top opens up to a big hangar area. Oh, that's cool. So all blast doors there, plus a force field. Yeah, unfortunately, blast doors are not airtight for some odd reason. Never figured out why. If you use blast doors, you also got to add in like a force field or something else that can block air, basically. That's cool. That is cool. Very, very industrial. Cool looking setup there. Obviously, the bridge is kind of back. But yeah, this is definitely a like carrier type of build as well. There, let me get out of God mode a second. Let me adjust the lights, and we'll go take a walk on the inside here. Let's try it there. Oh wait, are we not? Yeah, we're on. Oh, okay. We do have lights in there, but yeah, the whole ceiling is the blast door, so you can't have those lights. You can see these over here. So yeah, coming in, yeah, very industrial looking on the inside here too, but different color scheme. So it's kind of going white and black, with some more of our industrial like yellow in the mix. So we got a detector Wi-Fi up there. There's this like catwalk going all the way around the hangar area. That's slick. Some boxes along the way here. These almost look like they're doors or louvered doors, but they're not. That's actually just the wall blocks there. Yeah, so some miscellaneous boxes and things along the way here. Ah, now we got a light kicking on. We probably weren't in sensor range over there. So yeah, the cool looking catwalk up there. This over here, O2 in a med bay. It looks like a CPU core right back there. Another one up top. Elevator there. We'll skip that for the moment. It looks like we're kind of getting into the industrial area, or well, the engineering area. It's looks hits apart too. So we got some generators. It looks like we got a shield part there, medium and a couple smalls. Our main shield, warp drive right there. Oh, look, that goes right up to the ceiling. Got all kinds of crazy pipe work and stuff along the top there. That's a cool looking texture combo for those roundy big pipe parts there. CPU cores over here. Yeah, I'm going to try to go just a little bit darker. Yeah, something like that. Got another elevator to a deconstructor up over here. Very cool. Lots of detail everywhere you look too. I like the even like little things like the caution texture on the blocks over there. A couple more small generators in there. Well, 1x3 generators. It's like this inner room here too. Okay, so that gets us right into the shield and warp drive room. That goes up through the ceiling. Some more CPU cores right back over here. Some smoke coming out there, steam. Alright, so let's get in the elevator here. Oh, look at that. Little side alcove here with all your specialized medical equipment here. So, yeah, med bay place. Very cool. Didn't expect that. So up here, oh wow, we got a bathroom, storage controller up over here. So yeah, all kinds of elevator options. Oh yeah, look at this, a kitchen. We got the food processor. Yeah, so going up the elevator is almost kind of like your crew area here. That's pretty slick. Let me get to the top, and more places for the crew to chill. The funky. Oh, look at that. That's like a big, that's those storage shells, but used as a table. Oh, that's cool. That actually kind of hits the part actually pretty good. All kinds of stuff in the table, but that's a very efficient table. Got a little door on the top there. You could store all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, that is slick. More thinking out of the box there. So big old HD display over there. We got in here a crew. Yeah, so this whole area is just all the crew room. I like how it looks too. Again, it fits the industrial theme of this, so it's not like all pretty and clean. It's kind of you got a little rusty and flaws and things all over the place to make it look like it's definitely used. Oh, look at this! Here's a bridge over here, like a side bridge. Kind of reminds me of like yeah, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. It's like a bridge off from the crew area, but this okay. So this is what I thought was the bridge, but this actually doesn't have a pilot seat, so you actually fly it from the side right over there. Or maybe there's another one on this side. Nope. Nope. Just asymmetrically placed a cockpit over to that one side there. We got a staircase that goes out to the top that we did see from before there. Very, very cool build. So yeah, like a just really cool carrier. It's not super enormous. I mean, it's pretty good size, but it's not like gigantic. But yeah, that's just slick. And all this other stuff going on here too with these hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't really walk this upper catwalk. But yeah, that goes all the way around the hangar bay and then has these alcoves that go to the outer decking here too, which is wow, there's like it's like a real ship. It's got like all these oh, that gets us right back in there. That's cool. That's cool. Nice feature there, and all these railings and stuff look so good with the industrial themed build here too. Very nice. And obviously, this is number 72. All right, so let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, size class 4, 175 forward. Wow, I was thinking meant to carry a lot of stuff here. 29 strafing, 50 lift, 117 reverse as well. 22 down, 9 fuel tanks, 5 oxygen tanks. Got some drone defense here with 6 light Gatling turrets. Detector, 10-hour and 8-minute build time. It's using 2 quantum processors, so maybe 1 superior core installed. Just a guess. Superconductors, not too bad here on the resource stuff. It is using some antimatter converters for the thrusters. Probably, yeah, I like the thrust speed on here is I mean, I actually thought, yeah, that's a lot. This thing's definitely is capable of going forward and backward very swiftly with a lot of weight. Set to 760,000 CPU. I think that's Core 8. Using 755 of that. Checking out the devices. Yep, Core 8 in there. We just see what the warp drive is. Standard warp drive, 30 light year warp drive. Instructors 2. Yeah. It's cool. Stock shield on here is 24,169. Does have spotlight P menu option. Storage. So quite a bit here. We got an ammo controller at 215K. Some boxes there. Another controller here at 207. Another one at 216. And I think that's about it. But yeah, other than that, basically move around a bunch of equipment. Or, you know, anything that can park in the hangar there. Especially you got that big, you know, top area. Oh, I must have locked that. For some reason it doesn't want to open now. There it goes. There it goes. That's cool. The whole thing just opens up. So like, yeah, like a bulk freighter carrier kind of thing. Love how these front doors are working too. That looks cool. So yeah, very, very slick build here. Again, this is the Ironclad by Barefoot and Hillbilly. Very cool looking industrial carrier type ship here with a lot of forward thrust power going on in here too. Definitely carry a lot of weight with it. All right, so let me power you off. Let's get to the next build here. So we're going to look at a space station now. Let me get this turned on. Or, like, I don't know if this is a space station or not. Definitely looks very cool, though. Especially here. This one, I gotta lower the lights down a little bit. Let's pretend it's in space. Something like that, because it's really cool to see. When I first spawned this in, it was a little darker, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. So look at this, like a big ring space station. Well, this might be a warp gate. This very well might be a warp gate. I'm just got to figure out all the details here, but I love the texture lights and the way this lights up in the dark here. And obviously, it's meant to be in space, so you'd see all these really cool looking texture light lines going throughout the build here. And that looks so cool. And then you've got some other effects going on in here too, like these pieces here that just are animated. Yeah, that's just cool. Very nice looking station here, and these are all like separate pieces here. Kind of, yeah, I don't know, some alien tech there. Very, very cool. Oh yeah, so we do have like a control room up top there. It looks like we have something down on the bottom and maybe on the sides too. Oh, look at that. That just looks so cool, the way these texture lights are arranged. Kind of, yeah, that's just neat. Hold on, let me get the light on. I just want to see what's happening there. Okay, so it's kind of like it's indented a little bit, and then there's texture lights along the sides. But I mean, looking at it, especially when it's darker, it just creates some really cool looking texture light lines on here all over. I like the whole formation of this thing too. How you got these different angled plates, and they keep on getting smaller as it goes out to the tips. Yeah, very cool looking build. It's almost like yeah, I got to get back to it hopefully soon, hopefully this weekend actually. But to build a Creel warp gate. This is like the design I kind of wanted to do with that originally, until I realized how big it had to be. And then I was like, yeah, that would be too much. But I was going to try to do a ring like this. But the thing is, it has to have like 130 blocks on the inside of it. And it would be such an enormous thing that I kind of gave up with that idea. So, yeah. But I originally tried, and then realized that it was going to be pretty much not doable at that scale. But if it was a smaller scale like what this is, that's cool looking. That is very cool looking. And again, love them texture lights in there. That really just sets this whole thing off. Plus, it's just cool shaping anyway. All right, so I don't know how this thing works yet, but oh wow, there's like walk. Oh wow. I keep on thinking I probably should have had this in space. I'm wondering if it's doing the gravity thing. Oh, it kind of looks like it is. Like, I think you can walk around the whole torus here. If I was in a 0G environment. I didn't realize that when I first looked at it. I didn't realize there was rooms in there. All right, so I'm going to cheat a little bit, though. I'm going to fly in here a minute. I think I'm going to have to stay in God mode when I tour this so I can get through the sides. But, yeah. Yeah, this is like all upside down because, yeah, that makes sense, too. Everything here is this way. If we go to the other side of the station, it'll be the other way. And it's meant to have gravity, like almost like it would, like artificial gravity, like it would spin around. And which would be appropriate too, because if it was spinning, it'd push you to the outer edges, and that's where the flooring is. That's why everything's upside down up over here. It wouldn't be in space. You'd be walking through it, and it'd be right. So, yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I didn't expect all this in here. So, yeah, I thought it was maybe a warp gate. I didn't realize it had all this interior stuff going on in here, too. So, it's got a farming section over here. And all obviously really cool display. Sorry, I'm upside down on this part of it. But that's cool. So, 36 grow plots in this area. So this is hydroponics, and then you would go through. Oh, that's killer. Yeah, I'd imagine, you know, it'd be on walking on the floor side of things. When we go to the other side, it would probably feel more appropriate here. But, oh, this is slick. Yeah, and you got the individual gravity generators at different angles to push, you know, do the gravity on the inside here. So this is going to be arranged sideways. And you can, so we got a very nice looking medical bay in here. Oh, I like how that's painted and everything too. Sorry about the angles again. God, if it wouldn't take so long, I probably should have spawned this in space. I think you get the idea, though. You definitely want to check this one out. Yeah, that's cool. So you get an idea what the medical bay looks like. A very nice looking med bay, too. And we got all our specialized equipment in there. O2 and med and all the stuff. And interesting, too, because the author had to build like each one of these rooms at different angles and then kind of piece this together and make all the gravity work and that. And yeah, it's just a trip. So when we now this room will probably be oriented correctly, as if we're walking through here, getting into production. Slick. Yeah, looks cool. Looks cool from the inside. I love the inner glass work here too. So now, nice looking production area over here. Oh, and it kind of shows you hydroponics is top, engineering that way, production here, and medical that way. That's cool. That is cool. So yeah, in here, quite a bit of production stuff. And a teleporter here as well. Very cool. Universal constructor, advanced constructors. Pretty much everything you'd want for production. Very nice. There's that inner elevator here. Oh, they get right outside. Oh, look at that. Again, those texture lights are amazing looking. The way the author arranged all this. And then, of course, we'd go up this way to the next area, which would be engineering. It's going to be a weird angle here again, but definitely looks like an engineering area. Looks like we got a lot of generator locations here. That looks cool. I like how the heavy glass is wrapping those. Oh, we got a bunch of solar capacitors on here too. Ammo boxes right there. A bunch of boxes on the sides. Sorry about the orientation of looking at this on the surface. Probably not a good idea. But I think you get the gist here. What a cool space station ring base. And the arrangement on it is really slick too, with the 4 different sections kind of in the sides there. And then it also has like drone defense. Oh wow. Got furnace over here. Somewhere on here I believe there's solar panels. Let me get the lights back on. Oh yeah, there they are. Solar panels all along this area here. It's like, yeah, so that would, yeah, you kind of have that face the a star. And just on the one side too. So this side would face the star and the other side would not. Wouldn't make sense if they were on both sides because only half the solar panels could get light at one time then. So that wouldn't make any sense. So the author thought about that and made it set up to go run parallel to where a star would be like over on this side. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, I don't even think I got so carried away with this build here. This is the Astra Torus Station, Reforged Eden 2 by Potassium. Sorry, I was looking at that thinking it was a different kind of name, but it's actually just a word. So this is killer, and I'm not sure if I'm familiar with this author, but this is killer. This is some advanced stuff here. Definitely, yeah, very, very nice. Rep air. Oh, it's got a repair bay up on this side over here too. Check that out. That's probably part of this room. Imagine the repair console would be somewhere around the area here. What a slick build. That's cool. That is cool. Very nice work on this. All right, let's look at the numbers. So obviously a base size class, or I'm sorry, unlock level 20, size class 7. Got 6 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks. Got 8 light Gatling turrets for some drone defense. 7-hour and 28-minute build time. Kind of looks like it's going to have a pretty good radar on it with that communication equipment in there. Some radiation shielding, a little bit of platinum, but yeah, pretty basic resources for the most part. CPU-wise, set to 380,000, using 373 of that, which is going to translate to, just make sure that's sorted to a Core 7. I was going to check its warp drive. Yeah, it's a station that doesn't warp around. Kind of neat if you had a station that could warp around. I guess that's called a CV, though. So it does have a shield on it. Stock shield's strength, 12,959. It's going to translate to a, we already looked at that, Core 7. To have a hibernate, so probably a power man. Oh, look at that. Automatically like, turns off all this stuff. That's slick. I like how that's set up, too. Yeah, very cool. Look at that. I like that. I didn't know you could do that. It's probably, oh, that's, again, very, very cool. Take a look at your storage. So let's see, we got looks like quite a few controllers in here. Some 640s, 3-pack of those. Deconstructor is, that's a box. Got several ammo boxes, so it looks like 4 ammo boxes. And then these are more containers. So I think our main storage are these 3 640K controllers here. And then a bunch of sort boxes beyond that. And then our ammo boxes. So, wow. Very, very cool build. Again, this is the Astra Torus Station, Reforged Eden 2 by Potassium. Very, very cool build. And I think this is a, don't quote me on that. Maybe I looked at something else from this author, but the name isn't ringing a bell right now. And this is like, yeah, this is like some high-end stuff here. This very, very cool build again. All right, so let's see what's next here. Okay, now we've got this interesting looking miner here by Artemis Rogue. This is the Child V2 by Artemis Rogue. Really unusual looking miner, I gotta say. It's so a 3 drill, big old drill, CV miner. With some big time spotlights on it, and it's kind of like dressed up like a cartoon character, sort of. I don't know what that is. Let's see the little hand there with some retractable turrets in it, and have like the thumb and the fingers. It's like whoa, dude. There's got the ears up here with a whole bunch of turrets in there too. Oh wow, look at that. This is really, really unique here. And the arm. Very unusual CV miner, I gotta say. You got the eyeballs in there with the lights. Look at that, the little cockpit there. It's like floating on a little hover ring thing. Sphere. That's cool. That is cool. Very unique build here. I'm going to get out its guns because it's got guns hidden away everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of those were the, oh my goodness. A lot of those were the sentry guns. A couple bigger guns in there too. Oh, we got a hangar in the back. This is, what a wild looking build. I'd be a little creeped out if this thing was coming at me. It's waving. It's like, hey, dude, check out all my sentry guns. You know, that's yeah. You don't see something like this every day. That's for sure. Yeah. Other than that, kind of like a big sphere on the backside. Except for that one arm there with a couple. Oh wow, very unique build. Very unique build here. Here, let's adjust the lights here. I'm going to pop on a board here. It's actually got some room inside here too. Hold on, let's lower the lighting down here. Kind of digging the looks of the hangar already. I like those texture lights in there. And a lot of roundy stuff going on the edges here. It looks like a whole bunch of parts in here. Oh, the thrusters. That's right. We really weren't seeing thrusters on the outside. So I think a lot of them are behind the louvered doors here. Or lots of stuff behind the doors here. Maybe there's a switch to hit them all. Oh. Yeah, as soon as I think about it. There it is. Oh, and that opens up all the doors. So now we can see behind everything. It's cool. Yeah, more thrusters behind there. Obviously some room for some upgrades or CPU cores or all kinds of stuff would fit in there. Got a constructor over here. It's one of them vertical constructors. Pretty cool. Very wild build here. Generator location down there. Here, I'm going to just get into God mode a second here. Obviously, our Pentaxa tank. More thrusters there. Thrusters there. We got another floor above us here. And that looks really cool with the two different color texture lights next to each other with like the silvery gray look. That's I like that. I like that look there. That looks nice. Looks really cool there. Glass roof on this room here. Of course, our med bay. We got elevators to the side, and we got this. Oh, access to the 3 big drills on the front here. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like the switch to open up all the doors too. I was gonna screw it all up and manually try to open them up. We got we got some symbolage over there. Let's go up the elevator here. I know I'm in God mode right now, but here, I'll get out of God mode again. Then we got the big glass floor up in this top area, which we got all our specialized medical equipment. A couple of small constructors on, well, actually 4 small constructors. Our, I think, compact shield? No. I don't think that's that. What is that? Yeah, back to God mode. 1 sec. Oh, that is a compact shield. I just, yeah, all the glowies and stuff in there. I don't remember seeing all that unless that was added in. That's cool. That is cool. Thrusters back there. This was our elevator we took off, and we got a our bathroom, shower, and blast door. Another door. And we are to the bridge with the floating cockpit seat. Which is, that's cool. That's, again, kind of reminds me of Star Wars. One of the Star Wars movies where they're all in the big, I don't know, like the Senate. And they all have these like floating platforms they're sitting on in a giant room. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. And then you got med bay, fridge, and O2 up in here too. So basically, it's like a big mechanical drill CV miner with a hangar and a whole lot of sentry guns and crazy like face and arm, like saying hi to you here. So really wild build here. Very unique. Gotta say that. Looks pretty cool. What's this back here? Oh, access to this room here. So yeah, okay, interesting. All right, well, anyway, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 15, size class 2, 29 forward, 18 strafing, 22 lift, 14 reverse, 14 down, 6 fuel tanks, 3 oxygen tanks, a whole 30 sentry guns, a couple alarm sentries in there, and a couple Gatling turrets. 3 hour and 48 minute build time. Very inexpensive on the resources. Nothing rare or unusual there at all. CPU wise, set to core 1. Yeah, core 1. Just not going above 200,000 CPU. Does have a warp drive in it. And that is a standard 30 light year warp drive. Stock shield on here, 7467. You have a couple P menu options for radar and spotlights. Storage wise, so we got an ammo bay at 200K and a harvest bay at 272. And other than that, fridge and taxi tank. So yeah, right to the point. It's just a very unusual, pretty big mechanical drill CV miner with a triple drill setup. So yeah, a very unusual setup on this one. I'm kind of wondering how that actually kind of works out in practice. But I think it should work out fine. These drills are way up front, so they don't have anything around them to kind of screw them up. Now I built a big drill mechanical drill CV miner too. Actually Artemis Roke gave me some pointers on how to set up the drills on the front. And I don't know, at the end of the day, I had kind of like mixed results on it. It is capable of drilling pretty fast on an asteroid, but it also these drills themselves, I don't think the range that they drill is big enough for the size drill, and they don't really like go past the actual physical size of the drills itself. Like they in the game itself, I think these drills need a larger drilling radius around them to make them work better than what they do. So it's just a weird kind of a thing. But yeah, very, very cool build here. Again, the Child V2 by Artemis Rogue. All right, so the next build here, we got one more here. Then we're gonna have to shoot out to Vanilla to check out the last two builds. So over here, this was in new releases, and there. Oh, I already got it on. Okay, so let me get the. What are you doing there, buddy? Oh, come on! I thought. What's going on? Oh, you have no fuel. That's what's going on. There we are. We wanted to land. So what I was gonna say is there's two versions of this. This one's obviously in Xeno. The other one is in Steel. This was the first one I grabbed. This is a. I thought this was a base, but I don't think it's a base. I think this is a CV actually. Otherwise, it would have fallen to the ground here. So this is a wild looking. Kind of looks like a space station. Very cool design work on this. Look at this. The complexity of this ring. And look at all the guns on this thing. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is definitely a combat vessel. Pretty extreme combat vessel, I will say. Very cool. Love that shaping back over here. The intricate like ring with the stuff going on there. That looks really cool. Now, and it's also hard to make anything, built out of Xeno look very good because the Xeno texturing options are not good at all. But the author actually made this look pretty good, blending in a lot of texture lights with the with this as well. In fact, let's talk about the name of this. This is the RE2 Colossus by Ron 130. Sorry, I got excited again. Yeah, that is really cool. This looks like it would be devastating in gameplay, killing things. Shooting everything in its path. And this is like, yeah, again, solid Xeno going on here. What? Oh, there's spinning stuff in the windows there. That's interesting. There's got to be some shield parts in there, I'm thinking. Oh, big hangar door on the back. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is like a big extended ramp that comes all the way down to the ground from... Oh, wow. Interesting how that's set up there. And then that opens up the door up there too. The big blast door that opens up very, very uniquely, which is cool as well. Yeah, this is really wild. Here, I'm going to lower the lights down a little bit when we're looking at this. There's a lot of texture light things going on here that look pretty cool. Yeah, look at the shape formation on this thing. Very symmetrical. Almost looks like a rim to a car or something like that. It's cool. Okay, so we're a little dark. Yeah, let's try there again. And look at all the guns on this thing. I'm pretty sure this is going to be very high CPU. But this is wild. This looks like a definitely like an end game kind of combat behemoth of a CV here. But really cool shaping. Really cool shaping, and the way this whole thing was laid out and designed. This ring approach here is giving you a lot of good line of sight turrets positions, like all the way around the whole thing, which is that is very cool to see as well. All right, so let's check out the inside here. My goodness, we're gonna have to look at the weapon count on this thing too. This is insane, absolutely insane. All right, here I'm gonna. I think the lights are down a little bit. Yeah, let's lower a little bit more. Walk in here. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me jet back up in here. So when we come in the back hangar door, we've got, looks like a universal constructor, a place, nope, and a deconstructor. And this big vertical room here, and it's got storage controllers all the way around the edges here. Very interesting. A ladder. Uh-oh. Time to break a leg. Uh-oh. There we go. There we are. Very bright on the inside. There we go. Really unusual layout in here, too. So it looks like we got CPU cores here. Our main core. Got a med bay. Pilot seat there. And yeah, more cores in the area. This thing really looks like it's very dedicated for one purpose, and that is to destroy everything in the galaxy. I think that is its main goal in life. Got a unused room down here, or a place to put more parts or production equipment or whatever you want down there. And guess I'm in God mode here, but probably be a little easier. Oh, and here's our main pilot bridge over here. So that was just like a temporary one. Here's our first person view. And then we got side entry doors here so you can get in and out of the bridge nice and quick. Got a crazy looking table-y thing up there. That's cool. Teleporter here. Very nice. What we got here? Oh, we got to have our shower and toilet, or our bathroom. And a fridge. Medbay and O2 up in the bridge area here too. Again, oh, an armor locker, of course, got to have that. Yeah. So I think its goal, yeah, again, is to blow up everything in the galaxy. It's okay. So because it's a combat CV, I'm gonna have to fly through the area here, check out decoys and all the, oh my goodness, look at that. Even got like good old traditional lag shot block in here, layers and layers and layers of stuff. Oh, and then decoy like turrets down in here. Oh, there's a long range radar array in here too. Look at that. And a big fusion reactor, warp drive right up in there. So it would have to the bad guys would have to like shoot through all this stuff. I think we got a decoy thruster right here. A little hard to see. It's definitely buried in lots of Xeno material here. Wow. And that's just on the front nose. And then this is probably where the thrusters are. Yep. So our reverse thrusters. And some of these are probably forward thrusters too. I don't think I've seen them visibly displayed here, unless they're back Oh, yeah, we got more thrusters. So the thrusters are all kind of hidden away. So this is basically like its thruster arrangement here, which looks really cool. Again, the geometry on this is really, really slick. Definitely like that. And of course, by building it all in Xeno, it's got some limitations with your texturing, but there is the steel version. Maybe I should have grabbed that too. But still, it looks pretty good for being Xeno. And I know the Xeno textures suck, but it does look pretty cool. Well, the Xeno does have this nice looking texture light that you can use, so it does have that. But that's about it. That's about it. Um, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I'm curious on the specs on this thing. This thing is pretty nuts. All right, so unlock level 25, size class 4. 68 forward, 46 strafing, 46 lift, 68 reverse, 46 down. Very balanced thruster setup here for space as well. 17 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. A lot of guns. A lot of guns. And these aren't like, there's some are lower end guns, but a lot of these are not low end guns at all. So you do have the long range radar array. So the best radar in the game, and yeah, 15 of these and 8 of those and 8 of these and those, and oh my goodness, yeah, this thing's gonna mess up everything. It is gonna be expensive though. Having that many guns and this high of CPU, it's gonna require a lot of stuff to make this happen here. So heat exchangers and actually not very many plasma converters used in the build here. Superconductors. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on here. 125 quantum processors. Again, this is a very, very high end, like late end game ship that I think would probably be able to take out most everything in the game. That's probably what it was designed for. So CPU wise, it's trying to hit it. It really is trying to hit it, but there's still more. There's still more CPU. I don't even think you can necessarily achieve those numbers in there to bring your CPU up legitimately to 1.8 million something. But the author got it up to almost 1.6 million CPU. Let's see. Let me sort this real quick. So it's chilling in at a core 17 right now. I think there's one thing that could be done. There's an advanced CPU core that could probably add a little bit more CPU there. But other than that, I think it's pretty much maxing out. Unless you're playing on a unique server that has hamster CPU cores in addition. And maybe it is designed for that. You can't put those in creative, though. That has to be done in game. So 52 turrets. The warp drive on here is the advanced, so 60 light year warp drive. Stock shield is going to be insane. 158,000 stock shield hit points on here. And a lot of those hit points are going to be coming from the materials that this thing is made out of and its overall size. So it kind of calculates that into the process there. Take a look at your storage. So we got an advanced pentaxid tank. Let's see, we got 2 ammo controllers, 320k each. The auto maintenance system. So basically it kind of repairs broken blocks, but it will not replace missing blocks. It will repair any blocks that got damaged though. And then we got quite a lot of storage controllers in here. Looks like they're chilling in at 72k each. Well, not all of them. Most of them are, except for number 2. Number 2 is 32k. But and then we got a couple harvest controllers in here too, both at 72k as well. So yeah, some harvesting is, well, you got to salvage. Once you blow up the bad guy, you got to salvage them. So you got to have those placed for harvest as well. Yeah, look at this thing though, absolutely psycho. It'd probably look really cool seeing this firing in space at bad guys. All these laser turrets and things would all kind of like come through on the inner ring out to the front side here. It probably looks pretty insane getting into combat with this thing. But yeah, very, very cool build. Definitely like the geometry and the overall like look of it. And the author, I mean, did a really good job considering this version at least is built entirely out of like Xenoblocks, which again, can't stress enough, the textures suck for them, generally speaking. Very limited options with Xeno texturing. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. All right. So again, this is the Colossus or RE2 Colossus 2 by Ron 130. Very, very cool. Psycho endgame combat CV here. All right, so I'm going to jump over to Vanilla real quick, and we'll look at the last two builds. All right, out in Vanilla now. So the first build here is the Banshee by Optimus Prime. And very cool looking SV here, I gotta say. A very detailed looking build. Oh, I like how this how it kind of sits off the ground a little bit too. A little bit higher in the air. Got a little room below it. But yeah, very cool looking ship here. I like the color scheme on it. The gray and orange with some accents with some caution texture and things like that. Looks like we got some a lot of our guns are retracted right now. Hold on, before I look at let's get the guns out. I'll look at that. So a couple wow, there's a lot of stuff right in the front nose area here. So a couple Gatling guns. We've got what, rockets, plasma or laser. So I think those are plasma. Detector right up front here. And that's just on the nose. Then back over here, we've got some more guns. So I think those are more plasma. Here, let me be sure. Yeah, those are plasmas. Okay. So that would be 6 plasma launchers on here. You got a turret up top there. Looks like a Gatling turret. Radar back over here. Oh, that's cool looking thruster arrangement too. I like how the use of these deco parts on the sides of the thrusters there. Looks very cool. Nice use of wing parts on the sides here as well. Yeah, these almost look like there's some. Those are cool looking like intakes. I like the way that's set up there too. Yeah, very nice looking SV. Super detailed. Looks like it's set up pretty good for combat purposes. But it doesn't necessarily look like it's going to break the bank on CPU. At least, yeah, we'll find out soon enough. A lot of these SVs are kind of deceiving. They look like they might not be super crazy CPU, and then they end up being super crazy CPU anyway. But yeah, I like how this whole cockpit here is like blacked out too. That looks kind of cool. It fits with the overall look and color of the build here, and quite a few texture lights right in that area. Obviously, we got some interior space to check out too. But yeah, very very cool looking SV here. Oh, Banshee on the bottom. Now look at this big glowy section down over here. That's pretty wild. A couple different blocks in there doing that. So it kind of all lights up there. That'll look good at night there. Top down look is very very cool too. So yeah, just a really nice looking SV. Kind of excited to see what's going on the inside here too. Now let me lower the lights down some and check this out here. So we've got a back room here. So in here, looks like we got O2 and a constructor location for another constructor up there. So a box, fridge, something. That's a shield extender there. A couple O2 tanks, armor locker. I almost forgot what the old armor locker looked like. I'm so used to the Reforged Eden stuff that yeah, that's a different model for vanilla there. So yeah, just kind of a small back room, a couple little seats there, I think. And then we get into a warp drive. And a couple fuel tanks on the side there. So this doesn't, well, doesn't look like it connects to the, here, hold on, there we are. Doesn't look like it connects to the cockpit from in the back area. So this is just kind of your utility area and things like that. Just kind of looking for any kind of doors or anything there, but okay. So the cockpit area, yeah, it does look like it's separated. Yep. So you kind of have to get out and then get back in and then jump into the back there. Let me just see if there's any little compartment doors or anything. Nope. Okay. So just, yeah, a separate back room from the bridge area. But there's really not, unless you're doing some crafting or something, there's not a lot back there to look at. I like the blinky lights on here too. Kind of green blinky lights. That's cool. Like nice running lights there. Oh, up on the side wings here too. And we got some spotlights coming from those locations there. So yeah, very, very cool SV. Definitely looks slick there. And then we got some utility in the back as well. Plus our radar and our guns. I'm curious on a CPU core and shielding and all that fun stuff. So this is vanilla though. So, it's different. I keep on so used to RE that vanilla kind of messes me up, believe it or not, at this point in time. So, unlock level 20, size class 1, 153 forward, 6 strafing, 19 lift, 76 reverse, and 3 down. So, definitely a lot of focus on forward thrust. Let's see here. CPU-wise, it is set to tier 4. That's another thing, too. I forget that I'm looking at vanilla now. It's different on CPU tiers. So this easily actually fits in there. Plenty of extra CPU left over. I was thinking about Reforged Eden again, or Reforged Eden 2, I should say, with its CPU. But vanilla gives you kind of a lot of leeway on these builds, so you can actually add a lot of stuff to a vanilla build. Weapons and other parts. So this is... So this has all the cores in it, but technically it does not need these 3 installed, not in vanilla. So if it just had the 4 tier 4 cores, it'd be at the same CPU as having the tier 2 and 3s in there. I seen a comment a little while back too. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show these 3 on the HUD. And then I'm going to just quickly remove them. Let me turn on the HUD. And okay, so here's a tier 3. If we were to get rid of that, and here's a tier 2 right here, and the other tier 3 here. And then we look at the CPU with just the 4 tier 4s installed. It's the same. So just something for the author. You don't need those extra cores in there. If you're doing like a tier 2 build, then you need the basically 1 basic core. If you're doing a tier 3 build, you need the 2 improved cores only. And then if you're doing a tier 4, you need the 4 tier 4 cores only. But you don't need the other ones in the mix there. But yeah, very, very, very cool build there. Take a look at your storage too. So it looks like we've got an ammo controller at 2500, and then a couple boxes beyond that, fridge and Pentaxa tank. So yeah, again, very, very cool SV fighter here for vanilla. Again, this is the Banshee by Optimus Prime. Very, very cool. All right, so the last build, this one I found in new releases this morning. Pretty excited about this. So this is the CSV AIS 25 by Lorfin. And here, let me get the lights going here. And this is quite a wild looking CV here. Very, very detailed. A lot of interesting block work going on. The color scheme looks really cool too. Kind of like white with some dark accents, and then a red like highlight color in the mix. Really cool looking like bridge section here too. See all that reverse thrust up there? Yeah, very, very detailed build here. And I think this is another author I'm unfamiliar with. But looks like they know their way around the building here quite well, I gotta say. Look at all this stuff here. Really cool looking block work here. Just loads of detail everywhere you look. I don't know the I don't know. This it's a vanilla build, so it has weaponry. I'm almost assuming that this is like a base style ship that does maybe everything. I guess we'll find out when we tour the inside. Really like how the glass is set up over here in this whole bridge. A lot of interesting block work going on in there. That looks cool. Look at this side section here. This is again a pretty good sized build as well. I like this separated. Almost kind of looks like some big tank or something like that down in here. And then you got some cool looking turret positions above that. Now we got some more hidden turrets over here too. Some retractables right there. Looks like we're gonna have a hangar door and definitely a hangar on the inside here. That's pretty wild over here too. Oh, I like how that was done, using that deco part as like kind of like a texture light behind some grates. Top side, very detailed as well. Wow, this is a pretty big ship here, but that looks cool. Looks very, very cool. Kind of a bulky ship. Yeah, it's neat. That is cool. I like how the thruster housings are back here too. That kind of curve over the top there. That looks really cool. And then you got the small like accent thrusters down over there. Couple turrets over here as well. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Looks like it was a significant amount of time building this this ship here too. I'm curious on the inside too. Definitely like the way the thrusters are arranged on here too. That looks neat. Kind of having those side thrusters next to the big one. Kind of all in like display there. The Audix. Yeah, very cool. Let's just check out the bottom side here real quick. So yeah, we did definitely have some block work going on down over here too. All kinds of interesting formations and some framing and things like that. Some lights down here too that are not on right now. Check the P menu option. Okay, I just wanted to see if there's anything there. We do have fuel, right? Yeah, it's on. Okay. All right, so here, I'll tell you what. I'm going to adjust the lights. We'll get out of God mode, and we'll take a tour through the interior here. So as soon as you walk in, nice big spacious hangar here. I like how it's got these different landing pads kind of like drawn out there. And texture lights across the floor. Some utility. When you walk in, you got O2 and a med bay. You got the blue for the O2 and the red for the med bay. That's cool. Lady pad over here. Oh, that's a gravity generator down there. Interesting. So looks like advanced generator on that side. Oh, I like the little like forklift pylon things there to stop you from running into the fuel tanks with the forklifts. That's right. I've seen this like in certain kind of manufacturing plants in my day, and it yeah, it kind of reminds you of that a little bit, like the so you don't run into things. So we got production going along in here too. It looks like this might be power for the constructor over here. Oh, then we got the repair console for the repair bay right there. Very convenient. Oh, okay, so this is like the caution area for the repair part of the hangar. I like the nice big open spaciness. I don't know, whatever word that is, of the hangar. Just nice and open and easy to get everything around. Cool looking ceiling too. A lot of like support beams and whatnot kind of built into the block work there. Very, very cool. What we got here? Okay, elevator there. Let's take the stairs first. I'm surprised it let me walk up them. I must be pretty level. It's nothing to do with the build. It's just these 45-degree staircases tend to be problematic. A lot of times if you're parked on the ground, if you're a little uneven, it won't let you walk up them, and you gotta like leap and stuff. So we got another like production room over here. Another constructor here, and definitely room for more. So could definitely add some more production equipment in there. And on this side, yeah, this one's kind of laid out a little bit different here on the inside, but the same idea. Got another constructor, another individual power relay for it. You got armor repair, some boxes, the armor locker, the other one for the CVs. Yeah, again, it's almost like a foreign part to me at this point in time because I'm used to the different models in Reforged Eden and Reforged Eden 2 there. Okay, so this is back out to the hangar. Yep. And I do know there's an elevator back there in the hangar, but let's go this way first. So you got some different rooms out to the side here. Kind of all tinted, hard to see in there right now. Let's wow, that's quite a corridor coming through here. So we got the sunroom. No, okay, so this is the farming section. That's cool. So I see the symbol used there in the green. That's cool. So quite a lot of grow plots in here. It looks like all the grow lights are installed there. Probably got a grow light switch here. Or not. Over here. Aha! There it is. Not sure what this other switch did. What did this one do? Maybe that's power for the food processors over here. I noticed the author was really watching their power usage on all this equipment. Like they all got like manual shutoffs, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like if you're not going to use it, turn it off, save the fuel. So yeah, nice looking farming section here. And yeah, cool with the grow light right by the door, or the grow light switch by the door. And okay, so that was this. Okay, more farming. We'll have to count the grow plots in this build here, but it's quite a lot of grow plots in it. Storage room over there. What do we got over here? Just a big open space for stuff. It's a stuff room. Yeah, you could load this up with all kinds of parts. We got a little place to sit by a computer over here. Some more dark tinted glass there. Let's see. And this is obviously going to be the medical bay here. That's cool. Like the way that's set up. Got some carpet in there, some tile floors. Looks like all our specialized equipment in the area here. And good old clone chamber. O2. So for some reason, I thought these tables here were a Reforged Eden 2 thing, or these deco like console parts. But that's actually a vanilla thing. It looks like, because otherwise I wouldn't be seeing them in this ship here. So that's something I didn't know. I thought that was RE2. You got a shower and a fridge in here too. I like the way the author set this up. Kind of looks like a MRI machine. The way it's configured there. That's cool. And then we got a front boarding ramp. All right, so it looks like we got an elevator here too. So they probably go to the same deck. We'll see. So it goes up to here. It looks like there's one more level above here too. Now we're on the second deck. Oh, maybe it is separated. I don't know. We'll find out. And now we're into this. Wow, look at this bridge area. This is quite the place. Look at that. It's got kind of like some old school carpet and everything in here. And this is the front bridge area, and that's a big glass panel. That looks really cool the way that's done up. But yeah, nice looking bridge area here. Look at all the staircases and everything around the area. Different computer consoles. Got a pilot seat right back over here, and of course right up front there. So like two different options. A little side chill out room over here. A little quiet time. Oh, look at this, power management for the thrusters as well. So like maybe like two different groups of thrusters. Oh, animated LCDs too. Half thrusters and full thrusters. Oh, that's cool. I dig that. That's neat. I still am. When I started building, I was into a lot of these switches, and I kind of miss them. I typically been using like P menu options instead of switches now, but I do like the hands-on switches themselves. I still have a thing for them. I have to try to incorporate switches in future builds, or maybe tie them into both P menu and switches. You can do that with some a little bit of the word escapes me, but through the I don't know, I can't think of the stupid word, but yeah, the circuits. That's the word. That's the word. You can use a circuit to make it kind of work that way. So so through here, well, hold on. I think I missed something in here. So, oh, okay, those are just icons. There's no side rooms there. Okay, let's go this way. So this is going to meet up with that other elevator. Maybe not. So here's our warp drive room. That looks cool too. I like all the block work in the area. The fancy looking hallways there, kind of rounded off there. And yeah, our main core is right there. Warp drive's right there. The cool looking room. I don't know where we're going. I just turned around. All right, so we're back to a elevator. So this probably goes down to the hangar elevator? Yes. Okay. So this is that first elevator. And we've got this deck over here with the different colored flooring. Cool looking hallways again. Yeah, definitely like that. And looks like we've got kind of an open room area over here as well. So maybe this isn't 100% finished on the inside. There's a couple of areas that didn't look like they were fully complete here. And here's our core room. I think this ship's doing kind of the same thing. It's got like the other cores in here too. Again, I don't think it needs it. You could make the cost a little lower on this by getting rid of all but the 4 advanced cores, like the basic here. And some of these, a couple of these are the improved cores in there. So you could get rid of those and save some building costs. Oh wow, what's this? Yeah, it's interesting. I think maybe this is I'm starting to think this build isn't fully finished, because there's obviously the author knows how to build interior spaces, make them look really cool. But there's some rooms in the area. Well, in the ship that are just look like they just haven't been done. So this is like a bridge in the back part of the ship here, more of a secure cockpit bridge for some combat and things like that. I do like the use of the like the different colored flooring in this section. That's cool. And here's like another unfinished room there. But yeah, really wild, really wild. So it's like, yeah, parts of it are all totally totally doing everything, and other parts are just not quite finished, I think. Sensor there. So I think we're just kind of moving around back where we came from. Let me fly around here a bit, see if I missed an area. So we're right off the ship there. Yeah, there is no elevated bridge up over here. So yeah, very cool ship though. Yeah, pretty big ship. A lot of stuff on board. Big farming section. A bunch of power management options. Production. So yeah, I think this is kind of like does. This is your like main ship in game. It does all the stuff, I think. So let's look at the numbers here. So, all right, unlock level 25, size class 13, 54 forward, 19 strafing, 24 lift, 26 reverse, and 20 down. Has 8 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks. Quite a barrage of weaponry on here. So we got some sentry guns, cannons, plasma turrets, rocket launchers, kind of a mix of a bunch of different kinds of weapons. 24 hour and 42 minute build time. It is running 110 grow plots in it. Yeah, and other than that, it's vanilla, so the resource costs are going to be different. There's not as many weird things that you'd find in like Reforged Eden 2 with different materials and things like that. CPU is set to 10 million. It's basically not even using a third of that. Now, just a note to the author too, you could get rid of all but the tier 4 CPU cores, or the 4 advanced cores. If you have those in place, you don't need the basic, you don't need the improved cores in the build in vanilla. It's different in Reforged Eden 2. The whole core system's different. So you do need them there, but not in vanilla. Let me just check the devices here. And I'm trying to, let me sort that real quick. Just want to check out the warp drive. I forget if vanilla has a different warp drive. I think it might. Yeah, you can upgrade to a T2. So it's got the smaller of the warp drives in it. But it looks like there is a tier 2 version of the warp drive. Probably would increase your jump range. This one's 30. The other one might be doing 60, similar to that of Reforged Eden and Reforged Eden 2. Not seeing a shield. Not seeing a shield on the build. A little surprised about that. That's one other part you could definitely put on here is a shield. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a pentaxid tank either. Oh wait, well maybe it does. I don't have any pentaxid on me. Hold on, I'm gonna just check that real quick. Grab some. Oh, the icons are all different. I'm not used to the icons in vanilla. It's almost like a different game at this point. Man, all the icons are different. What does pentaxid look like in vanilla? Oh, it looks like that. Oh, that's different. That's the refined pentaxid too. So let me Oh, it does have a pentaxid tank. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it has the warp drive. It needs a pentaxid tank. I'm surprised about the shield though. Well, maybe it's just not on. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have a shield at this point. But yeah, very, very cool build. Very cool build. Let's check out your storage. So let's see, armor locker store. So 64K there, and then there's an armory store, another 64K. And we got Const B store at 304K. A whole bunch of sort boxes in there. Chest. A stone box at 296K. And yeah, I think some fridges and yeah, a bunch of sort boxes and things. So yeah, very, very cool. Again, this is the CSV Audix 025 by Lorfin. And this is the again a vanilla build. Very, very cool looking ship. I'd say there's probably a few room areas in it that aren't fully done up, but I guess if you're getting the ship and want to use it, you could kind of tweak out those rooms yourself and set them up for what you want them to do. Plenty of room to add more parts and stuff like that on here. The only thing I'm noticing that's a little peculiar is I'm surprised that I'm not seeing a shield at all on here. Yeah. And no shield on the ship right now. So that's something else for the author. You probably want a shield, especially on a big old ship like this, with guns and all that stuff. But, you know, it's pretty big. You could probably do your fighting without a shield. Just, you know, why not have a shield, I suppose. But yeah, again, very, very cool. And that is it for this week. So yeah, a lot of very, very cool builds. Both most of them probably again in Reforged Eden 2, and then a couple of vanilla builds as well. So yeah, very, very, very cool. And y'all have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.